Hello, friends. Um, it is Monday. It's been a whirlwind of a weekend. And so, hello. It's about 2:30 here in Dallas. And I wanted to start out the video saying that I was wrong on Friday when I looked at my calendar and actually looked up all of the things about Taurus and told you guys that we were going to be in Taurus for the next 2.5 days. Do you remember that story? Yeah. So I said we were going to be in Taurus for the next 2.5 days, but it turns out the symbol that I thought was Taurus was actually Aries. So when I looked at my calendar this morning, or not this morning, but just a few minutes ago, actually, while I was eating lunch. I had class this morning, so I taught this morning. And I looked at the symbol and I went, well, that's the symbol for Taurus. So, we are currently in Taurus. And we entered Taurus last night at about 8:30 p.m. So, all of that Taurusness that you've been practicing because, yeah, you were practicing it, is now, now you're a pro and we're actually in Taurus. And, so, woo! Um, I decided I'm not going to take down the other video because being wrong is a part of being, really interested in things. When we're really interested in things, a lot of times we just get, super excited. And I take no issue with having been wrong, although, if you overcame your Taurus during Aries, all because of me, then you're welcome, is what I have to say about that. But yes, we are in Taurus this morning. It's our first morning in Taurus. And the same things apply to Taurus as it is today as I thought that it did on Friday, which is, a Taurus being a very earthy sign and being a bull and being, uh, pulled into routines and having a knack for investing in things, having a knack for taking baby steps and getting things done, making your life happen one step at a time. Tauruses are great at that, being able to get stuff done by being the builders of the cosmos, really. And so today we're in Taurus. We're still in the first quarter, and today is a planting day, and I was going to plant my flowers today, but it is drizzly and slightly miserable outside. It's about 55 degrees, and it's just kind of chill, like just very kind of chill to the bone kind of weather, and that the rain is very, very cold. So I won't be planting my flowers today. Tomorrow the weather is looking to be in the 60s and sunny. So tomorrow is my flower planting day. Here's to, we'll cross our fingers on that one. So today I will have, and it's great because tomorrow is still in the first quarter, which was my goal for planting my flowers, to do it in the first quarter. And it is also a planting day like today. So today I will use my planting, ness to do other great things that aren't so literally putting things in the ground and watching them grow. the color for today is gray. And I didn't know that when I got dressed this morning, but I put on gray. But gray is a great color to wear, at least for me, when it's raining outside, because I find gray to be very insulating color. In feng shui, my birth chart for feng shui, I am a fire, and that feng shui has helped me with colors a lot and what colors I feel comfortable with. At a time in my life, I was told by, a woman who meant very much to me what colors I looked good in and which ones I looked bad in. And I find that I found as an adult that a lot of the colors that I maybe don't look very good in, I'm actually very cozy in. And so that matters to me. And gray is one of those colors that it's a very insulating color. As a fire, gray is a metal color, and metal is very insulating. For fire, it holds your heat and doesn't allow you to burn out or to be wet, to be like wetting down. And so gray, when it's raining outside, I think it's natural for me to wear gray. I found over the past couple of years, and today was no different. I woke up and I heard the rain, and I think I just instinctively put on gray to hold in my heat, to keep my fire going on the inside. But today is actually gray. The color for today is actually gray, and in my calendar, grays are the color of peace and neutrality. So today is a great gray day. I think that if you have like a gray throw or comforter or, even just a sweatshirt. My very favorite sweatshirt is actually just ripped and holy. It's a hoodie, and it's like I bought it with holes in it. I know. And I may change into that one just because that one is a very homey sweater and it's got a hood on it. But yeah, if you've got a gray, Afghan or, blanket or something that is very cozy to you today, maybe you can try that on for a few minutes and kind of connect to the color of the day. There's not so many things on my calendar for today. There are more things on my calendar for tomorrow, but like on my I've shown this to some of you before, but like the words that are here, there's just not so many for today. Tomorrow night we'll enter the second quarter of the moon cycle, and so new things this way must come. But as far as your daily forecast, those are the kind of spirit and moon things that are going on right now. In the cycle of our new moon wishes, what we say around, I think this is like day 7 after the new moon, we read and reread our new moon wishes and meditate on them and see what we can make grow. That's what we're doing in our new moon wishes right now. So as far as the weather around here, I'm happy to say it's going to warm up and stop raining as of tomorrow for at least the foreseeable forecast, and that's so nice. This week is Valentimes, and Valentimes is on Thursday. And mostly I think Valentine's is very interesting. And I had somebody ask me, are you saying Valentimes? Yes. Yes, I am saying Valentine's. Um, I know that it is Saint Valentine. Um, but there's a show that I used to watch with Kendra called Dog the Bounty Hunter. And this has nothing to do with the moon or anything like that. But Dog used to say Valentimes. And for whatever reason, that is just so much more appropriate to me because it doesn't put so much pressure on the day that is Valentine's, but also I think that it opens up Valentine's to be just really a day of love and showing appreciation and attention to the people who are around you, including the women that are around me. I really like showing appreciation to the women in my life on or around Valentine's, which you have heard probably in the past, the day before, or like it's getting to be bigger now, but the day before Valentine's, the day, um, is Galentine's, right? Where you honor your sisters in living, the people who love you and the people who support you. And, you know, that's the day for you to, it's like become a day where you honor those women. And so I love that. But for some reason, Valentine's just means all of that. And so that makes me happy. It feels more all encompassing as far as love is concerned because I went a really long time in my life without having someone, um, like a specific significant person to love. And I had to build Valentine's for myself and realize that, I mean, not only the women in your life, but for yourself, like showering myself with love on Valentine's, seemed really out of place when all of it is put on like the pressure of having a significant person. And so that was for some reason changing the name of it, or even just one letter in the name of it, made it so that I could make Valentine's my own. So Valentine's is my own slightly unoriginal word, like change. Thank you, dog. Um, Slightly unoriginal change, but my own manifestation of the way that I can show love and appreciation for the people in my life and shower myself with a little extra love. Because we all need that this week. We really do. When everybody's talking about love, really the best love that we can show to anybody is that which we like shower on ourselves. And I really think that that's true. I really think that you don't know how to love others if you don't know how to love yourself. And it's taken me a really long time to come to that place where I believe so sincerely that that is true. Um, I learn from people every day. I feel like every day now, how to love myself better. And one of the people that I learned the most about loving myself from is Bella. You saw her. She was walking around. She's sitting right behind me. She's like laying against me. I've got this little warm spot on my right hip and it's just adorable and I love it. But Bella Joe, um, was taught me how to love myself because she thinks the best of me at all times. And she was the first person I feel like that I noticed, um, who actually really didn't care what I look like. Um, she just, loves the way that I smell. And And I love that about her. But it's the same with my other relationships now. I feel like I surround myself with people who appreciate me in ways that I can't even fathom. And I I just love that. And so they teach me how to love me, and they teach me how to love other people, and that's what I want for you today. And that's what I want for you this week and for Valentine's, is to be able to feel that and to know that, like, number one on your list of people who love you is you. And then all of these other people who add value to your life and who love on you are resources for a higher knowledge and way of loving yourself and for loving other people. And yeah, that is so good. Um, so that will be, the day is on Thursday, and I haven't brainstormed all of my Valentine's love and ideas, but it makes my heart feel good and even swell to think of it. So I hope that maybe you take this drizzly day and do that. Just thinking about how to express your appreciation for the people in your life who love you, and to you for loving you. I think, oh yeah, I was just going to share a couple of things with you today. Time for show and tell, your daily forecast show and tell. I bought these. Speaking of showing a little love for yourself, I bought these. People, these exist. And I'm telling you right now, this is insane. Yep, you guessed it. Lava cake Hershey Kisses. I bought Hershey Kisses to make peanut butter kisses, like the cookies. I haven't had them in forever and forgot that they are so good, and I'll probably make another batch. I wasn't so sure, but I just bought regular kisses. But I was walking past these and I was like, wait, what? This little morsel right here, it's got little hearts on it. It's super cute. The little kiss actually doesn't say kisses, it says lava cake. This little morsel right here is dark chocolate on the outside, like chocolate goo on the inside. It's like chocolate and chocolate. It's like a truffle, but it's a little bit more fluid on the inside. It is so, fluid wasn't a great word. It's so good, like really, really good. There's like this like lovely chocolatey stringy stuff on the inside that is just so good. So if you get a chance and you don't have any ideas about how to show yourself a little love, lava cake Hershey Kisses are the way to go. You can put them in a cookie if you want, but you can also just eat them. They're great. Also, that's a good idea. A couple of ways that I show love to myself. I think because it's hard to think of them sometimes. I mean, if you think of your dream night, or you think of, I don't know, like what you do to come down, like from a hard day, I think that those are things that really help. If you think of the things that kind of elate you, or just the things that make you feel so warm and cozy. Sometimes it's just wearing a color. Like if you just wear your favorite color, that's showing a lot of love to yourself. Or wearing clothes that are very soft and comfortable and not tight fitting and not like they pinch in certain places, like wearing comfortable clothes. Is really big. And you can do that even wearing those to work. Like, I think we all have like our fat pants and we're like, oh, maybe these aren't so cute, but they're so comfortable. I feel like there's got to be a happy medium there, but wearing clothes that are flattering but also comfortable is like life goals, because it really matters that you're comfortable. It affects your spirit when you're wearing putting things on your body that aren't you, or that, pinch. Pinching doesn't feel good, and you can feel it all day. Even if you forget, you can feel it. Taking baths is a lost art. It really, really is. And I didn't realize that I liked taking baths until I had some time to build a Pinterest board. And this is a good idea if you don't know what you love, going on Pinterest and building a board that's like all of your very favorite things or things that bring you joy. And then organizing that board, you realize, like I realized, that one of the most beautiful things, I just loved the pictures of people who were in baths. Like you see, like in all of these exotic places, like women with like bubbles, and then their legs are up, and there's like rose petals in the water, and there's a glass of wine, and then there's like an ocean out a window, and they're in like an adobe sort of surrounding with like rock and stuff, and the water is this beautiful like blue, and I don't know, maybe there's food, but maybe there's not, and you can just like smell and just taste and absolutely love that bath. Like I had so many pictures of those sorts of bath water gorgeous situations. I was like, do I like I know this is funny. Do I like baths? Yes. Friends, I love taking baths. And it's a lost art. You really have to, put the water in hot. You have to have a clean bathtub. Lighting a candle is always great. Like, I don't do a ton of fancy stuff. I don't even do like bath bombs, although I've heard those are great. I did have somebody gift us some lavender Epsom salt, and that is really nice. I might actually do that today because I'm super sore from yoga weekend, but that's other things. Something with a scent, a beverage that is relaxing to you. Like right now I have tea. Tea is also one of the things, and this is a cup from one of my friends, and I just love that. And it's huge. It's got so much tea in it. What was I saying? Oh yes, a beverage that is refreshing. Usually what I have is sparkling water, because the bath is hot. And so I find that sparkling water, like cold sparkling water, is just really great. So my go-to is hot bath water, candle, sparkling water in a nice glass. Pretty glasses matter. In a clean tub with French cooking radio from Pandora on. That is my relaxing space. Sometimes I have a lavender spray in the bathroom, and sometimes I will spray that first. Like I said, the last time I took a really nice bath, I used those lavender Epsom salts, and those are really great because they kind of like take the toxins out of your muscles or something. They have a very, very, I felt like amazing when I got out. And yeah, so a bath is a great idea. Walks are good. Exercise is good. And I don't mean like sometimes people see exercise as work. Endorphins are good. Things that bring you endorphins. So, working out or walking or, dancing specifically, dance party, epic way to love yourself. Turn on your shuffle, give yourself 3 songs, and just say, I'm going to dance for these next 3 songs, whatever they are. Just bring them out, dance. Or do something that brings you joy. I love to cook. That brings me a lot of joy. Actually, I loved making dog treats the last time. And Jeremy, I came home from yogas yesterday, and Jeremy had put this on the table, and he bought it from Amazon because he needed a couple extra dollars or whatever. And I have this whole new cookbook of dog treats, and I'm super excited, and I already have ideas to, There's doggy cupcakes for birthdays in here. Like Bella's birthday is in April. Blueberry cupcakes. That's right, people. So I even have ideas just from the book, not using the recipes necessarily, but like ideas of what to put in my current recipe. The last time I made them, I put in rosemary, and this time maybe my thoughts are definitely trying molasses because I've heard good things about molasses, and flax, very good, and Parmesan cheese, which I think is a really good idea. My dogs freaking love cheese, man. Like their mom, they love cheese. And a super cool idea, if you make your own dog treats, this is a very cool idea. Some of the recipes in here, if you have doggies with sensitive stomachs and you've tried really hard to find a food that works for them and you found a food but you haven't found a kibble, you can actually take the kibble, wazz it up in a blender or a food processor, and make flour out of the kibble. And then just like add some things like molasses or, salt and carrots or sweet potato or just like any of those flavors to kind of make it taste a little bit different. The idea of using kibble is just a knockout idea. Genius. Never would have thought of it. Great idea. So, anyway, making flour out of dog kibble. Amazing. Holy cats. This video is 26 minutes. So, I'm going to leave you guys to it. Happy Monday. Happy day of gray and cozy. I do hope you all wish you all the cozy today. And I wish you all the love. And I think our homework today is just to find ways to love ourselves and love people over the next, let's give ourselves like at least the next 4 days, 4 or 5 days. Let's do this week up and make it all about just showing love. And I think it's going to be so good. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow. And get one of these, get some kisses. Okay. Until next time.